troubles behind. From the heart of the South, where the fried food's divine, we're telling tales of redneck dreams. Have a good time. Cornbread Nation, where the laughter flows. Jack legs of the week and the funny stories grow. From breadheads and history to those 5 at 5. In this southern fried haven, we feel so alive. Hit up those donations where the locals know. From the beach to the woods, there's a magic to show. Dirt roads and dive bars, let the good times roll. We'll share some southern charm. It's good for the soul. Cornbread Nation, where the laughter flows. Jack legs of the week and the funny stories grow. From breadheads and history to those 5 at 5. In this southern fried haven, we feel so alive. Now Dave's got that humor, his joke of the week. Get ready to giggle, it's honesty we seek. And Rob's southern word, oh, it's always a treat. With manners so sweet, now that can't be beat. So raise up your glass for a toast to this ride. To the friends that we've made and the joy deep inside. With a side of cornbread, we're all good to go. In this cornbread nation, let the love overflow. Cornbread Nation, where the laughter flows. Jack legs of the week and the funny stories grow. From breadheads and history to those 5 at 5. In this southern fried haven, we feel so alive. So tune in each week, y'all don't ever forget. With Dave and Rob, it's the best time yet. From the heart of the South, we'll laugh and we'll sing. In Cornbread Nation, it's a real feeling. So tune in each week, y'all don't ever forget. With Dave and Rob, it's the best time yet. From the heart of the South, we'll laugh and we'll sing. In Cornbread Nation, it's a real feeling.
Well, good evening, everybody out there in the Cornbread Nation. I'm Rob, that's Dave, and we're here to get you started tonight for the Cornbread Nation show. And just for the record, I had to run back in there and get this big old pan of cornbread. Look at there, Dave. Look at there. Somebody's done make cornbread today. Makes you want to bite. You can almost smell that through the camera, can't you?
It looks a little dry.
Shut up. Shut up. It's not very nice. Cornbread's supposed to be dry. Put butter on it. Gonna go start off the show talking about my cornbread. What the heck?
Hey, I am the cornbread man. I can critique it.
Huh? Well, good evening, everybody. Welcome to Cornbread Nation. Just a quick reminder for everybody. You hush, broski. I got something for you later on in the show. Just so y'all know, this is here I am reading on it. We don't really check our comments too much during the show. We'll check them at the end. So if we miss your comments or whatever, we're not ignoring you. We will get back to you at the end of the show. Love you, broski. All right, I'm gonna make that go away. All right, Dave, where are we starting at this week?
We're going to start with a commercial because we're going to brag on Patriot Mobile, and the great job that they do of supporting Americans and America. This whole week, they're supporting pro-life, and I want to throw up on top of us there for just a second. One of the things our country battles with is this fight for life. I am always going to be pro-life. I will not apologize for it. And I'm glad that I'm with a company that believes the same way, along with many other things. But I'm always about being there for the kids. And I love that we're with a company that is not afraid to put it right on out there for everybody to see. They're not wishy-washy. They make their stand, and they trust God for the results, and God's going to bless them and is blessing them. Folks, make the switch today. Use that promo code Cornbread, and you will be blessed to be with this great company. And they're awesome. So shout out to them for making that stand, and I'm gonna shout it from the mountaintops. Yep. Patriot Mobile.
And along with using that promo code Cornbread, you also get your first month free. So
yeah, and every referral you do will get you $50 when you refer somebody and they come in. So you can get in on some benefit there too. It'll come off your bill, or it will go to paying for a new phone. And they've got some new things that have just came out too. But we love Mammoth Nation. We'll talk about them a little later in the program, but that's where we're going to start. It's time for our jacklegs of the week. Rob, you want to start? And what you got as your first jackleg?
Well, I'm going to go ahead and intro pretty much the entire press corps right up under the jackleg bus.
All right.
Especially CNN, MSNBC, and the New York Times telling half-truths, spinning info to put down a very effective and needed strike, calling it ineffective. And if they're just looking for any way to put president down, whether it's truth, half-truth, spun truth, whatever, anything they can do. And I think the Defense Secretary, Pete Hegseth, spoke truth when he said, and this is his words, it's like it's in your DNA and in your blood to cheer against Trump because you want him not to be successful. So bad. Your jacklegs and jackwagons.
Yeah, no doubt. My first one is he's a Hall of Famer. I got to bring him back. I've been ranting on it since last night. Mr. Zelensky shows up at the NATO summit. First of all, what's he doing there? You're not in NATO, Jack. Secondly, he had his hat in his hand, always asking for more. Third, he got rid of the military guard, but he still don't know how to dress. Somebody needs to teach this idiot how to put on a suit. He was black on black. He looked like a mortician, didn't have a tie on. They stuck him right in the middle. That's the fourth thing. They had him in the picture. What is that jackleg doing in the picture for the NATO leaders? I mean, do we got to get some better security at the door? Why is this guy allowed to crash the party? Can't they just grab him by the belt and the collar and bum rush him out of the place? I mean, it wouldn't take much to toss him out. I mean, it'd be an easy toss. He's a jackwagon, actually. I mean, there's tons of things wrong with him, but the fact that he shows up again, I mean, what's he doing there? He's like, I don't know, they feeling sorry for him or what? Get him out of there. He don't belong there.
No,
he doesn't deserve to be in that room. I'm sorry, he just doesn't deserve it. That's that's why there are rules. That's like a country. That's like a country with immigration rules. If you're not supposed to be here, get the heck out. That's the whole point. Why are they letting this guy in the building? I'm sorry, he has no business being there. I can't stand it.
I think that he's like, you remember the movie Christmas Vacation?
Oh, yeah.
Where Chevy Clark's there, or Chevy Chase is there, Mr. Griswold and his cousin Eddie, and then cousin Eddie shows up and he's kind of got that look on his face. I think that's kind of the look that all the NATO leaders have, and Zelensky's like cousin Eddie. My crapper's full.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
All right. My second one this week, and everybody's had it happen to them. David, don't you just hate when you go to get into a line like at a grocery store or something, and you're walking to the line, and somebody all of a sudden doubles their pace just to cut you off in that line?
Yeah.
Have you ever had that? Hey, you jackleg. If you're in that big of a hurry, go to the express line or go somewhere else. Don't cut people off. Don't be rude. What the hell? You're not first? And running up there and cutting somebody off. And it happens all the time. And it's happening more and more. Y'all gonna do that to the wrong person and they're gonna keep walking and run you right over. Ain't gonna be me, but it'll be some big guy or girl. And you'll look back and go, just how big a boy are you? Yep, you're pretty big.
My second one is this lady, and I think I didn't look it up. I think I know her name, but I don't want to misquote. It's okay. Everybody knows who she is. She's not the only one to done it, but she's the latest one to say it. I get tired. I get so tired of people who misuse Martin Luther King Jr. I hate that. Yeah. And sadly, a lot of times it's the very people who should be celebrating that there are people who want to quote him, want to talk about things that he said, or just, throw his name up there. And this lady who told people to keep his name out of their mouths, I just can't understand how they missed the point. The dream was not that it would swing the other way and other races wouldn't have rights. It was just that it's all the same. We're all equal. And to be blasted like that, like I can't say his name, is bullcrap. And it makes me so mad that there are people who try to, they just dress people down. And this lady, she definitely the jackleg of the week. And they're afraid to say anything because they're afraid of the soundbite. They're afraid. I mean, she has a right to say what she says, but she should have been told what for. It's a desecration to his name to say something like that. Mm-hmm. We don't have to. We don't have to have went through a struggle or anything to say his name. What he says, he's said some great things. He did some great things, and he was nonviolent. Yeah. That's another thing that's forgotten: the nonviolence of what he did, of his protest. Nonviolence. They could take a lesson from him. But to say that we can't say his name, we're not supposed to teach about him? We can't say his name? That's dumb. It's just very dumb. And it's a travesty. And I know it's just one or two idiots out there that do that. But boy, they sure do get the press right up in their mug, bumping their gums for all the world to hear. But it's frustrating and disgusting at the same time. God, what? This makes me mad.
Let's throw this out there too. Dr. King said people should be recognized by the content of their character, not the color of their skin. What does that say about the content of their hearts? You can't say his name. Yeah.
That's just horrible. I hate that.
Well, my third jackleg this week, I don't know who the person was. I couldn't find out. I'm sure it will come out. But the person who taunted Till Marte's mother, who's gone and dead, and had him breaking down in tears out there, you don't talk about people's mamas. I don't care if you had a baseball game, a football game, nothing. Leave their mamas out of it. You don't know the situation. Don't you throw something out there like that. That was uncalled for. You're rude, obnoxious, and you ought to have it to where you cannot attend a baseball game. And that's a jackwagon right there.
Yeah. My last one is sports related. It's Rebecca Lobo, great basketball player, but she fails Civics 101. She actually said on America is a great place and then apologized for it. Just turn in your American citizenship card and leave the nation if that's the way you feel. I don't care who got in your ear hole. I don't care who threatened you. I don't care. I will never back down in saying that America is great. And if it was the network or whoever stand up and be counted. All you did was make yourself look stupid. Everybody knows you got threatened with your job and they said you got to apologize. I'm sorry. If it means losing my job, if it means losing a lot of whatever, I don't, because you know what, when you start giving up those things you care about, when you stop being passionate about things and you trade out who you are, then you got nothing left. And our ancestors who laid down their lives to make this great nation, we're desecrating on their graves and their memories for acting like that. That's another one that just ticks me off. There are no perfect people. There are no perfect nations, but this is a great nation. And apology makes you look stupid. I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm not sorry. And you really rise to jackwagon status. We just have all these people in the country right now that we can't say America's great. Why? That's stupid. Once again, it may not be the most eloquent words to say, but it's true.
Yes. Yeah. We nothing not speaking that.
Yeah. Can't handle it? Leave. Where I don't know where is great for them, but I challenge them to go find it.
They probably find some septic tank somewhere to live in.
Well,
Probably
what great nation are they going to go to that gives them the ability to have the life that they have here? There are some places around the world that are, pretty cool, but they're losing their rights left and right in those places. And I'm sorry that if I get kicked off of the stream for saying America's great, I don't want your stream. That's the way I'll stand on it.
Mm-hmm.
And she caved, man. She absolutely caved. I don't apologize for that. That's ridiculous.
We call that a sellout.
You got no character.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? You got no guts. I've always it's that Southern Scottish can-do spirit. I don't care. I ain't backing down. I'm going forward.
Yeah.
All right, that's your Jack Legs of the week. I don't know if Rob's got any more, but that's what I had.
That's what I got. Oh yeah, that was it. Now let's hit us some breadheads in history. You like them? I like them. They're great breadheads. Honorary breadheads. We can throw them out there. You want to hit yours? Or you want me to hit mine? I think you ought to hit yours first.
Well, I'll do mine, and mine is Donald J. Trump, the president. He is a great breadhead, and breadhead for us is a very honorable thing. That's what we call our followers. They're just good people. They were joking about the dude calling him daddy. Well, when he walks in the room, he commands respect. Even those that hate him, they know that when he walks in the room, the whole power of the room has shifted when he walks in the room. He absolutely speaks up when it would be the easiest thing not to speak up. He don't care. And the opposite of Rebecca Lobo, he stands up and says America's great and we're going to make it greater. And we don't care if you don't like it. And we don't care if you don't like it. We're going to change the name of bases back, or we're going to change the Gulf of America. I love America. He hugs the flag. They hate that. They hate that he hugs the flag. They hate that he wraps himself in patriotism. I grew up with that, dude. I grew up with people that put the flag on the front of the porch on the days you're supposed to, people that love this country. And you know what? They can hate on him all they want, but to me, he's a great breadhead because he makes a stand for the little people, because he takes the heat when a lot of people would just sell out, like Rebecca. He doesn't. So that's my breadhead.
Well, once again, we kind of sort of channeled each other. I didn't go for President Trump this week, but I went for Vice President J.D. Vance. I found much humor in what happened this week. I I want to make him a breadhead in history, just or honorary breadhead. This is a great title, and went on to Blue Sky. Now, this is a safe place for liberals and stuff to go on there and talk about people, not be harassed by us conservatives or right-leaning people. They can just go in there and talk about themselves and feel good about whatever they're arguing about.
Well, you
or
know we're
whatever
on Blue. You know we're on Blue Sky too.
That's okay. Well, we love y'all.
We
We
promote.
love y'all. We don't care.
promote America.
Yeah. And JD Vance went on there and offered out a chance to say, hey, here's a nice safe place where we can have dialogue, ask questions, talk, communicate. And he became the most blocked user in the history of Blue Sky. He says, just like, hey, I'm here. Let's talk. Let's find some middle ground. This is a great place for us to do this. And became the most blocked user. They're not interested in nothing he has to say. They don't want to meet partway a lot of times. I know we're on Blue Sky, and I'm glad to be there. And y'all will probably, I'll probably become the most blocked user on there. And I'm sorry. No, I'm not. It is what it is. I have my views. I have my opinions. You have yours. You have your opinions. And there's nothing wrong with that. But we ought to be able to meet and talk about it. That's my breadhead history.
All right, folks, it's time for the Southern Fried 5 at 5. 5 things about, it could be about anything. This week, submissions were made. The top 5 responses to the strike in Iran from Iranians. Top 5 Iranian responses to the strike in their nation. Number 1, a lady said, can we do a second strike and hit my ex's new car? They like the idea of precision strikes. She just said, you missed one. We need to hit the ex's new car.
What do you do? Have an El Camino?
No, I don't think it's the El Camino. Number 2, they said, well, they told us to take cover, but miraculously my Wi-Fi was working, so I stayed up and paid bills and ordered food in.
Not very nice.
Because apparently they don't have a lot of good Wi-Fi there, but
okay.
Somehow the forces lined up. They had Wi-Fi.
Okay.
Number 3, the local coffee shop in Tehran, one of them has a new decaf coffee. It's called the Decaf De-Escalation Blend.
Oh, that's bad. 30,000 pounds of de-escalation decaf coffee that they dropped from the B2s. 6 of them.
There's more now. Number 4, they said the glow over the sights is still not as bright as AOC's teeth. You know, she got them choppers out there. They're pretty bright.
Yeah.
And number 5, responses from Iranians over the strike in Iran. The Ayatollah, when he was told about the strike, tells his assistant, "Oh, shit." And the assistant said, "Yes, sir, you did."
Yeah. Hey, I got you a bonus one. I've thought about this, what they might be saying. They're sending thank you notes to Donald Trump that they were building a golf course anyway, and there's the first 6 holes.
It's a pretty deep bunker. That's all I'll say. It was already a bunker. It's even more opened up now.
Yeah.
That's the kind you go into. You're not getting your ball back or yourself.
No.
All right, it's time. Uncle Jeb's joke of the day. Rob just loves these. He agonizes over them.
Yeah.
Why did the chicken join a bluegrass band?
Because he got his picker mixed up with his pecker.
Oh.
Oh.
It had the best clucking rhythm in the South.
I like mine better.
You always do, but.
Well, his Uncle Jeb don't know nothing about no rhythm. Oh.
Well, he just said that's what the chicken said.
Okay. We wring his
I
neck.
wouldn't mess with Uncle Jeb too much. He talks about you a lot.
I don't care. Same time.
All right, it's time for Rob's Southernisms.
I got my Southern words of the day. I got two of them. You ready for this?
I hope.
Mash and shoot.
Oh, Lord.
Mash and shoot.
All right.
I'm going to use them in a sentence for you. You ready? I went to mash the button on the remote control to turn the ball game on TV, and I thought, well, shoot, the Braves are just going to be losing again. Mash and shoot.
That's bad.
Oh, come on. Oh. All right. Well, I got the Southern etiquette. Okay.
All right.
And this is just for Broski, Dad Blank. I made you jackleg last week. I'm going to make you the subject of the Southern etiquette this week. Are you ready? If you can't say something nice about the SEC while you're down here in the South or you're talking to people from the South, don't say nothing at all. No, really. Just root for your conference. We'll see you in the national championship game. And y'all ain't going to be there every year, but usually we have somebody there from the SEC. We're going to be there. We wasn't last year, but we're going to be there. You're going to have to face us again. Don't forget that. And that's my Southern etiquette for the week. Just for Broski.
All right. To lighten the mood up from that, Georgia Bubba has his dad joke of the week.
Oh.
Georgia Bubba. You'll see the Jubbin Bubba show this week. It is complete. Just got to put it out there. What do you call a cow with no legs? It's pretty easy. Ground beef.
Oh, Lord.
That's your Georgia Bubba dad joke of the week.
Oh, Lord.
Tell your grandkids that. Watch them roll their eyes.
Oh. Roll your eyes. Liable to hurt them. They liable to hurt themselves. Trying to get away from that one.
All right, before Fan Mail, we're going to do the Cornbread Nation musical shout out this week. We lost a true legend. Actually, we lost a couple, but we're going to give a shout out to the great Mick Ralphs of Mott the Hoople, and in 1974 formed with Paul Rogers, Bad Company. Wrote some iconic songs. A true legend, loved by all, and he contributed to a lot of things. But rest in peace, buddy. It's a hard loss, and from somebody who has saw Bad Company in concert, it's what a great band. But hate that, and you left us a lot of great music, man. Take care. I hope he's wherever he's at. I hope he's playing. Good guy, Mick Ralph. All right, folks, it's time for Fan Mail.
What? Oh, yeah. I got 5 of them right here. Are you ready for these? Oh, these are sweet this week. These are sweet. There is a thing for these. This week.
All
right.
Let's see what you got, big boy.
First one is I'm Not in a Hurry from Camilla, Georgia. Now, look, I am going to give you the answer to the questions in these fan mail letters with my mystical and divine redneck mental powers, or from the goodness of my heart, or whatever. And I'm going to shoot this to Dave, and Dave's going to give you the question, but I'm going to answer it for you without even looking at it. So, and this is from I'm Not in a Hurry in Camilla, Georgia.
Camilla, Georgia.
Camilla, yeah. All right, I got it. Take your foot off gas slow to 30 miles an hour, and say, bless your heart. I'm sending that on. I'll refresh your memory. Take your foot off the gas, slow to 30 miles per hour, and say, bless your heart.
Survey says, what is the best way to handle someone driving 2 inches from your bumper in the South?
That sounds about right. Yeah. All right.
Camilla.
This next one's from Don't Tread on Me in Whipple, Tennessee. Whipple. I just like saying Whipple. 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 All right, let's see here.
What?
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
Hey man, I gotta touch that crap now. Come on.
You like it.
What in the world?
All right, Don't Tread on Me in Whipple, Tennessee. Look at them cross-eyed and then say, bless your heart. Coming to you. Look at them cross-eyed and then say, bless your heart.
Look at them cross-eyed and say, bless your heart.
By cross-eyed, I mean something like this.
What do you do to someone in the South who says something rude to you?
This is cross-eyed. Bless your heart.
Okay.
That was for that lady that made the guy cry up there talking about his mom. Sorry, I think. It worked.
I got you.
Okay. This is from Make It Right in Muskogee, Oklahoma.
We don't smoke.
We're both singing that song, but I kind of figured we would be. Let's see. Get some chin hair on that thing. Let's see. All right. Oh, no. Well, bless your heart. Just like that. Well, bless your heart. I think bless your heart's one of the most versatile terms here in the South. Make It Right, Muskogee, Oklahoma. Well, bless your heart.
Try not to touch where you rubbed it at. All right. What do you say to the person who brings boxed macaroni to the church dinner?
Well, bless your heart.
I'm going to blow your mind.
I know. We know you like boxed macaroni better than homemade.
I do.
I know.
I can eat the other, but the box just has that right mixture. It's not too cheesy because I'm not a big cheese person.
Oh.
But Lynn's got me kind of hooked on this. It's another kind. I can't remember what it's okay. I eat it. It's good. Okay. She won me over after years of serving it to me. Eat it, big boy.
You gotta eat it. All right, this one is from Oops. It's Santa Fe, New Mexico. Now, if I put this right here, I think I'm gonna have to get that right there. I just don't know. This one's kind of hard. Oh, bless your heart. Oh, bless your heart. Oh, bless your heart.
What do Southerners say to someone who just can't do something right?
Oh, bless your heart.
I bet you heard this one a lot.
You know, there's a lot of stuff I could say right now, but I'm just too dabbling nice. Give me this last one. Oh my goodness. I don't even know if I can touch that one, Dave. That's from Starving in Hattiesburg, Mississippi. My goodness, that's not hurt my fingers. Yeah.
Got like Hattiesburg, Mississippi. Shout out to Jake from Mississippi, the great state of Mississippi.
Okay, this one's kind of weird. I don't know. This might be my first wrong answer. Oh my goodness, I don't know. Get out and know you can't take a plate. Bless your heart. Get out and know you can't take a plate. Bless your heart.
Is this the people that won't help clean up afterwards? But take all the food home?
I don't know. Get out and know you can't take a plate. Bless your heart. From Starving in Hattiesburg, Mississippi.
What do Southerners say when the liberal in-laws talk politics at the dinner table? Amen.
Oh, got that one right too. No, you ain't taking a plate, bless your heart.
Get out.
You touch that box macaroni and cheese.
I like it.
That's our fan mail for this week. Tune in next week, and I'll get our next top 5. Hey, if y'all got something you want to turn in for fan mail, hey, shoot it into Southern Fried Podcast at yahoo.com.
And give us the right to use that email so we can send you the Breadhead newsletter once a week.
Absolutely.
We're going to send that out tomorrow and add in a couple of logos that you haven't seen yet for the coffee. First look. We're fixing to go live with that. All right, let's play a quick 30-second commercial for Cornbread Nation. We come back, we're going to do a quick ad for Mammoth Nation, and we're going to go to our Cornbread Nation destination of the week. We'll be right back.
All right.
All right, folks, Mammoth Nation has a half-off sale right now on their lifetime membership. Use Life 50, 50% off. That's $125. You think, $125? Well, I'm telling you, I did it. I'm a lifetime member, and it is sealed. You're going to save that back in the first year. If you use this site to go to these great American companies, I promise you, you will save all that back. This is a great company. They also make a strong stand for American values and American families. They get on their email list. They send out a weekly video that will rock your socks off. They ain't afraid either. Love us some Mammoth Nation. Great folks. And when you do that, use that QR code, you'll be supporting American businesses who are pro-American and have American values, and you will be helping the Southern Fried. And then right before we go to our redneck destination, Rob, public service announcement.
Yes. Look, coming up on July the 19th, y'all make sure we have the whole Faux Ag Festival going on over here in Camilla. It starts on Saturday, July the 12th. It kicks off with a parade from the ground up at 9:30 a.m. It goes to the Sawega Ag Fest Arts and Show and Dinner at 7:30 p.m. That's Saturday, July the 12th. On Sunday, July the 13th, they have the Sawega Ag Fest Bake Off. Let me tell you something. These ladies down here in the South, they know how to cook, y'all. Y'all gonna have to get some tokens for this one. Look, it's worth coming down here just for the Bake Off. Thursday, July 17th, We have the Mitchell Baker Farmer Appreciation Dinner. Hey, we love our farmers down here in the Sawega area, dude, and all the struggles and stuff they go through. Hey, tip your hat, give them some appreciation. This will be fun. On Saturday, July the 19th, they're going to have the Sawega Ag Fest Barbecue Chicken Cook-Off and the Sawega Ag Fest Festival. It's going to be a lot of vendors, a lot of booths, along with the Barbecue Chicken Cook-Off. And, hey, Dave and Rob from the Southern Fried Podcast are going to be there live. We're going to be airing out live. We're going to live stream for the whole thing. If there's, good Lord willing and the technical issues don't rise. On Saturday, July the 26th, they're going to have the Sawega Ag Fest Beauty Contest. Got the Baby Junior Miss Pageant starting at 2 p.m., followed by the Sawega Ag Fest Teen and Miss Pageant at 6 p.m. Y'all, there's a whole bunch of events happening over a couple week period of time. Y'all, it's a great time to come visit South Georgia and Camilla. In fact, anywhere in the Sawega area. Everybody's close to Camilla down here. Y'all, if you're in the area from Donaldsonville, Bainbridge, Colquitt, Newton, Albany, Sylvester, y'all come on. Yeah, I mean, what better time? I mean, it's celebrating, it's BOAG. It's celebrating our agriculture area and our agricultural heritage. Y'all come on. That is Sawega Ag Fest.
All right. All right, it's time. It's time for Cornbread Nation Destination of the Week. It's very close. It's really close for me. We're going to the state of Dade. We're going to Trenton, Georgia. Trenton, Georgia. Rob about swallowed his tongue there.
Trenton's a scary place, dude. I know some people live in Trenton or thereabouts. You do too. Come on now, it's a scary place.
Don't listen to it, folks. It's a beautiful.
It's scary as snot.
America.
It might be pretty. It's pretty, but so's my cousin, and so's her cousins up there in Trenton. Huh?
Tucked in between two mountain ranges, the Lookout and the Sand Mountain Range, and it's a beautiful little valley that is filled with wonderful people. Don't listen to Rob. And we're going to. They have over there this drive-in movie theater. We're not going to cover it this time. It's their July. We're going to do July 4th early. It's their July 4th celebration. We've got 10 things that they're going to be doing at the big community get-together. I'm going to leave these a little open-ended and let Rob comment on them. I don't know. Some of them I just don't know. So there's 10 things that they're doing at the July 4th get-together, community get-together in Trenton, Georgia, right there off of I-59. Number one, it's called the Tailgate Talent Show. I have no details, but apparently everybody backs their truck up, drops the tailgate, everybody puts on a talent show, and they people go around and watch all the talent. It's there's no real rules to it. I mean, some legal rules, I guess, but it's not one thing. It's what you want to do to show your talent, and they vote on it, and they give awards out for this tailgate talent show. So anybody wants to enter, they just drive their truck up, drop the tailgate, go to town.
You know who's going to win that, don't you?
I don't know.
And this is how you kiss your cousin.
Come on, Rob. I ain't gonna be able to go back to town. All right, number two, they have the Hubcap Frisbee tournament.
Be careful not to hit your cousin in the head.
There's no shortage of hubcaps in Trenton.
You find them nailed up on trees everywhere.
I'm gonna leave that this laying right there.
What? What are you leaving
leave
out?
that laying The hubcap. There's no shortage of hubcaps. We'll just say that. Number 3 is the moonshine. This is going to get me in trouble. The moonshine sip and swap.
Best when you share it with your cousin.
Moonshine sip and swap.
Come here, cuz.
We better stop right there. Right there.
Okay.
I think that's close enough to bullseye right there.
Okay.
Number 4. Now, let me get this out. I got Sarah. I want you to hear me correctly now.
Okay.
It's a horn. Truck horn karaoke. Truck horn. Let me be clear on that.
So the cousin's got nothing to do with this one.
No, it's truck horn karaoke.
Okay, I could see that one.
Number 5 is the Crisco slip and slide.
Play with your cousin.
God.
I always heard Crisco do you proud every time.
Right. Number 6, the pet camo fashion show.
Wait a minute. Your cousins
Pets.
count as pets?
No. There is no pet excluded, as long as you've got it leashed or controlled.
Oh, that's just bad.
Number 7.
Hey, don't you preach over around this area?
The beer can sculpture contest.
Hello, she's like my cousin.
His name is Robert Blevins, South Georgia.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
Number 8 is, I have no idea on this. It's just called Turtle Hunt.
It's kind of like snipe hunting, Dave. You play with your first cousin. It'd be...
Turtle hunt. Now, there are people that go out and find turtles. That's a big thing in the redneck circles, man. I mean, there's a guy that goes around, or turtle man, man. He's known for that. He goes around, he pulls turtles out of everywhere.
You cannot leave the door open for me like this while we're in Trenton, dude. You cannot leave that door open for me like that while we are here in Trenton. You cannot do it.
Number 9 is called Firework Fiasco. Firework Fiasco. I think it's a war, is what I think. I think it's every man on for yourself.
I think that's what your heart does when you kiss your cousin.
Give it up, dude. Come on.
Hey, we're almost number 10. I ain't giving up on nothing.
Number 10 is flamethrower grilling. Flamethrower grilling.
Oh.
I got a feeling somebody's getting lit up.
Probably gonna be me for all this cousin talk. But doggone it, Trenton, I back you up. I support you. You know, if they ain't good enough for your own family, they ain't good enough for nobody else's. I support you.
Cornbread Nation destination of the week. Trenton, Georgia.
It's a great place for family reunions and weddings.
What's funny is I'm gonna be there for I'm gonna be over there for July 4th. Part of the day.
I dare you to play this episode. Anybody we have up there from Trenton listening to us now, no, we're just joking and having fun. Okay, you know.
I'm saying nothing. You're on your own.
Well, you know, you didn't disagree with me. You just laughed. So if Dave is not back after the 4th of July, we're going to launch some massive search parties.
It's time for chat.
Oh,
I'm moving on. I'm not saying no more.
Let me come back over here then.
I am not saying no more. I'm liable not to make it back.
All right, Broski said Dave for the win. I think he was talking about when Dave said my cornbread was dry. And then he said, darn it, last week I was top jackleg, laugh out loud. Yes, you were. Just popped in and said, hi, everyone, USA. Michael said, hey, Jen. Did the USA signs. Barry says Martin Luther King was a Georgian. Yes, he was. Michael said, hey, Barry. Barry said, Delta is ready when they are. Talking about flying these people out of the country there. You still snickering over there.
No, I just seen one of the chats, man. You ain't got there yet.
Just says cat happy. Barry said, what do you call a cat with no legs? Ground Chuck. Chuck, don't you listen to him. Don't you do it. Bubba, don't you do it. It's not very nice. Barry, that's not nice. You're going to hurt Chuck's feelings. That's just said, Barry, no, not nice. See?
That's killer. Barry has been on fire for the last 24 hours, I got to tell you.
Michael said meow. Then Barry said, they claim Max Boxeroni has the nutritional equivalent of sawdust.
I don't care. I don't eat it for the nutritional value, and nobody eats macaroni for the nutritional value.
That's just said, Rob, you and the cousin shaking my head. Barry said, I shared a link for George and Sarah Blevins from Dade County.
Get you some of that.
I don't even know who they are, but now I'm curious. I shared 2 links for E.C. Cordell and Henry Cordell prison record.
Pension, doofus.
I thought it said prison.
No, and E.C. is Ezekiel Catlett Cordell, and that's the ancestor I was talking about last night. The 60th Georgia Infantry. That's part of my family, you jackleg. And Henry, I've seen Henry. I don't know if we're related, but I'll be glad to look at that. Thank you, Barry. See, he's trying to do something nice.
I'm sorry. I just popped in there. That's what I saw. I'm sorry. You know,
prison record.
For once, it was an honest mistake.
Come on. Prison record.
Come on. It was an honest mistake for one time. One time, it was an honest mistake. Come on.
For one time?
Yeah.
What do you mean one time?
That was an honest mistake. I actually thought it said prison record.
I'm going to take your picture, take it up on Sam Mountain, and staple it to a tree, and I'm going to put me a heck of a saying below it.
Hey, put it on a hubcap. Put it on a hubcap before you nail it.
Well, say Rob says, I'll have you wave it or something, you know. I'll say, Rob says.
Trent's a great place for family reunions and weddings. All right. Oh, Beverly Boss. Who's that? We know Beverly Boss?
That is a wonderful Christian lady.
Absolutely. Well, thank you for popping in, Miss Beverly.
Yes, thank you. Saving us from the sinfulness of Rob.
What? No. Rob's just talking about the other stuff first. I was just talking about the questionable. I was talking about the questionable forks and trees that they have in Trenton, Georgia. Family trees.
Yeah, I know. We know. Yeah. Good evening, Miss Elizabeth. Thank you for joining me last night. We had a blast. By the way, I still am not putting castor oil around my belly button. You can forget it.
Yeah. Barry, I don't think we could send prison records via the email. Pension records via the.
They some Cordell spent some time in prison. I mean, every family has that happen. But it wasn't. Hey, by the way, he was in prison. He was in a Yankee prison for 10 months.
Yeah.
For being a Confederate.
Okay.
Elmira.
She said, in your belly button, Dave. In your belly button.
I'm not doing it. It's disgusting.
It's the best way to get lint out of that sucker, dude.
They're trying to get me to put all these nuts and crap in my tea and cloves.
Well, castor oil is very beneficial, Dave. What would they tell you to use it for?
Elizabeth carrying around a can of Chinese something. She says it's tea, but it looked like a dope stash, like hash or something. She gonna smack me.
Why was she telling you to put castor oil in your belly button?
Oh, they were talking about all the benefits. It'll stop all your aches and pains or something. I don't know.
There you go. There you go.
Sorry.
Have you ever tried putting castor oil in your belly button? It may help all your aches and pains.
No, I have not.
I know if you soak your right middle toe in turpentine, it'll help a cough. Like when you got a cold or whatever, just your right middle toe in turpentine. It'll help a cough.
I'm not going there.
That's science, dude. Science.
Is this like the firearm?
Possibly. I just want to see if I can get you to soak your right middle toe in turpentine. Just your right middle toe. What do you mean don't start on feet? Miss Elizabeth hadn't heard that one. What do you mean don't start? Say if you had got me off on the tangent there, I could have had her believing that. I'd have had her soaking her right middle toe with turpentine, and it would have worked. She'd have come back, a couple of weeks later, and been like, Rob, that right middle toe thing of turpentine didn't work worth a flip. Dave don't like them. Oh, Dave don't like feet. That's right. That's right.
I don't. Tell me the truth.
Okay.
Anybody over the age of 40, tell me with exception of the ladies that's in the chat, tell me their feet don't look like, I don't even want to say. Anybody, male, female, doesn't matter. Feet are ugly. They got growths on them. They got gnarly toes. They got toes that point back at them. They got scaly skin, man. It looks like a snake. And people, they wear flip flops, and they go somewhere and they take their feet out of the flip flops, and they put their feet all over everything. These nasty, germ-filled, scaly feet that's got all kind of ugly growths, and they put them on stuff. They go to restaurants like that, dude. I'm trying to eat my dinner, and there's some, looks like I I don't know what it looks like. Some kind of alien with her feet out over there, propped up on the chair beside me.
Dude, whose feet are you looking at? My gosh, stay out of the cow pasture, dude. You're supposed to be looking at, we're talking about feet, not hooves.
Go anywhere.
Come on, man.
Go anywhere and look at feet.
I look at my feet every day. Dude, I could be a foot model.
And I'll tell you something else. This ain't no middle toe crap. You could tell how old somebody is by the
scales on their feet?
No, the skin around their elbows.
It's not like the wings on a tree, dude. Come on, man. Look at my elbow. I could be an elbow model too.
No, let it rest. Let it rest and look how wrinkly it is. Don't stretch it out.
No, I'm not. No, I could be an elbow model, I'm telling you. That's gonna be next on my list.
You're not no elbow model.
Dude, I don't know whose feet you're looking at. But dude, you got to stay out of Trenton. I'm telling you, you're looking at too many feet from Trenton. That's what the issue is. You got to stay out of Trenton. My goodness. There are people probably going up there wearing their sandals to church, these ladies and stuff. You looking at their feet going, dude,
why'd you say ladies?
Because men don't wear sandals.
Some do.
Oh, I'm sure they do. Michael says, I'll tell you my age because you ain't looking at my feet. And Barry said, that's what you need a grabber. That's why you need a grabber to move the lint. You talking about out of the belly button? Yeah.
I'm telling you, dude. High percentage of people's feet are ugly. They're just look at feet, man. Just look at feet and come back. Do a survey, man.
Dude, you got to stay out of that neck of the woods up there. That's all there is to it. Normal people.
Hey, she agreed with me. Yes, they do. See, she agreed with me.
She might have been talking about Trenton over, or she might have been talking about men wearing sandals.
Feet are ugly, man. They get abused. Your whole life.
Well, that's why you ought to be out there rubbing people's feet, massaging them, putting lotion on them. Dude, they're abused. They're sore. They're hurt. Take care of their feet. Help them take care of their feet.
You could not pay me enough money.
Jesus washed people's feet. You can help massage and put lotion on them. Help them people out, dude. Get you some sandpaper. Scrape them corns and calluses off them feet. Help them. Take a scaler and get them scales off of them things. Slick them up all nice. Help these people out, Dave.
You could not pay me enough money to work in one of them spas.
No, don't do it at the spa. Don't y'all be foot washing at the church?
You gotta. No, we're a dry church. We don't do that.
Look here. Michael's got it. We got to have a cornbread foot wash.
Man, don't make me sick. I like cornbread, man. What the heck?
Hey, we can get a file and get them. You can get a file and get them corns and calluses off people's feet.
That's horrible.
Rub lotion up between their toes.
Oh, and these people with these nasty, filthy feet, they clip their freaking toenails and just throw them around. They just throw them around, man. They don't care.
What do you mean? Yeah, like in church?
No, anywhere. They don't care. There's people with nasty feet.
They'll
do it at restaurants. They'll do it. It don't matter.
They might have a hangnail. You should go over there and help them. They could have an ingrown toe. It can't hardly walk.
There ain't no way.
Dude, you could do it. I'm telling you, you ought to be able to. This is going to be a topic of the show one night.
I've seen some skinny people when they're young. This is disgusting. Pull their feet up to their mouth and bite their toenails off.
Michael says I have shrapnel when I cut my toenails. Yeah, dude. See, that might be what it is. They're cutting their toenails and it just flies off. That's not their fault, dude. Yeah, you don't ever want to bite your toes in church in a restaurant.
I've seen them do it. Not bite them, but clip them.
I'm just saying, dude, you know, you need to help these people that you see like that. I haven't seen that many like that, but you need to help them. They need help. If they're crying out to you. Help us, Dave. Help us with our feet.
No way.
Y'all could be like, you know how girls get together and paint nails? You guys get church be together and get each other's pedicures.
Oh,
Y'all could do mani-pedis.
These same people are the type that wear shoes with no socks. And their feet smell like 3 hells when they go anywhere. Their shoes stink, their feet stink. It's nasty. But they think they're trendy. It's horrible, man. It's horrible. Who the heck would want to give them a pedicure? That's death.
Dude, you sure are down on feet. You know, we got to do something to get you over this. What it is, I think you have developed over the years this thing where you're scared of feet. And we need to help you. Help us help you get over your.
I just don't like them.
You have a traumatic thing there.
The only pretty feet are babies. Babies. Once they get to walking themselves, them feet go downhill pretty fast.
I'm pretty sure you would think my feet are pretty.
That ain't no way.
I'm pretty sure you would.
No way.
Pretty sure. You want to see it? I'm not wearing any socks. You want to see it?
Barry says that's why people wear Crocs. It's called hoof and mouth disease, and put walnut shells on your feet.
I can show you my foot now if you like. I mean, I have pretty feet.
No, I don't want to. There is nobody in this chat that wants to see your feet. Nobody watching the streams want to see your feet. Nobody. If they do, there's something twisted about them.
Hey, if you want to see a picture of my feet, send me an email at southernfriedpodcast@yahoo.com, and I will send you some feet pics to make your mama cry.
Dude, you just screwed up. And you moron. That's a shared email. Now I got to see that crap going on. I don't want to see some foot.
Hey, make sure you send it. Make sure you send those requests. Attention, Rob.
My God.
At southernfriedpodcast@yahoo.com.
Oh, my God.
Send you some feet pics that just knock your socks off. Yeah. Hey, Michael, that might be the plan, you know. Well, I get an OnlyFans account, and I just show off my feet on there. Make millions. And just make millions. No, I ain't showing them for free there, Miss Elizabeth. I'm a foot hooker. If you want to see the prize, you got to pay. That's right.
Dude.
Michael's on the same page. Michael's probably going to be on the other page.
Oh, man. My gosh. That's horrible, man. I'm telling you. I hope nobody hears that. I hope everybody drops down the stream.
And for you folks over there in Trenton, and for you folks over there in Trenton, we're offering a discount.
I hope nobody hears dinner right now.
Huh? Miss Elizabeth's liking this idea too. I'm telling you, dude. That's what we ought to do. We ought to have a foot fetish show.
Nothing, man. I'm out. I hate feet. What?
Well, you ain't got to watch it, but you can put your foot in there.
Elizabeth can come up, and y'all can have the foot show. I'm not doing it.
No, we're gonna do an OnlyFans. Show off your feet. Foot hooker. That's what I'm gonna be. A foot hooker. I got to.
Oh man. You're gonna have somebody like Zelensky sending you pictures of his feet, man.
I don't want to see nobody else's feet. I'm showing off mine. They paying to see mine. See? Even Sass Jen's getting in on this. Yeah.
You need to look at Rumble, dude.
I thought I was, but oh.
We're talking about feet.
Hey.
Well, Kaylee coming here barefooted. See what I mean? Kaylee just walks in the studio barefooted. See what I mean? Everybody shows their feet.
See? Look here. Miss Elizabeth says she paid to see mine.
Okay.
Mine or Michael's.
Elizabeth, I love you, gal. But that right there is, I don't even know how to phrase that.
And Barry, that is not nice.
That's sad.
That is not nice.
Hey, Papa. Papa.
What?
I was thinking, and
Barry, that's just rude. I could supply Colquitt, Georgia with toe jam. That's just rude, dude. Put that up over here. Hey, Michael. No, sir. You show free. Hey, ain't no freebies in the foot hooker business, Michael. Come on. You can't show them for free. My goodness. You see that, Dave?
What?
Michael said he showed Elizabeth his feet for free. I said there ain't no freebies in the foot hooker business.
Well, they are cousins.
Oh, so y'all going to Trenton too.
And they both said they got big feet. Both of them.
Can you stop talking about feet? That's disgusting.
That's my point.
Let's talk about your feet. You have long toes.
I know. My feet are ugly.
Mine aren't. Mine are beautiful. Elizabeth says she thinks her and Michael are going to have to meet for coffee. Then they're going to compare feet. Michael says he's not a foot slut. All right, y'all. Well, thank y'all so much for tuning in tonight for the Cornbread Nation and Foot Show. And
I can see it now. Y'all going to have the foot talent show.
That's right. They're going to paint little clowns on there.
But what I will say is this.
Rob, I will say is this. Post my other comment. Which one? This one?
I double dog dare you, all of you. I'm not going to do it. All of you. Take a picture of your foot. Take a picture of your foot. Send it to Rob, not me. Rob. Attention, Rob. Foot fetish Rob. And
I'm selling. I'm not buying foot pics. I'm selling feet pics.
No, I want them to send you a picture of their feet, and take it so that there's no way you don't see nothing but the foot, and then you collect them, Rob, and we'll vote on them. Which one?
Oh, we can see if we can guess whose foot is whose.
Yeah, send
Okay.
Send the foot pictures to Rob.
Well, you said up here, you said you would pay to see his either, Michael. So you said you'd pay to see mine. There it is. I could be a foot hooker. Ain't no problem.
That's a horrible name. It's like.
Oh yeah. Now it's a typo. Okay. Hey, all I got to go by is what was typed. I don't ain't in charge of the typos. But yeah, y'all go ahead, send me a picture of a foot, your foot. Just your foot, nothing else. And Dave and I are going to see if we can guess who it is. Send it to Southern Fried Podcast at yahoo.com. Attention, Dave.
No.
Now, if you want my foot picture, I'll get, just send me up there. I'll send out one round of freebies before I go on OnlyFans and be a foot hooker. It's going to be great. Hey, y'all have a great evening. Thank you for joining in on the Cornbread Nation and Foot Show, where we keep the laughs come 1 yard at a time. That's 3 feet in a yard. And where we always wear socks and we never have sweaty feet. And yeah. And the toe jam is sweet. And we spend it on bread. What?
We're not wearing Crocs, that's for sure.
No, we're not. Hey, love y'all guys. God bless. Salute. Dave, I'm going to help you get over that foot fetish.
I don't have a foot fetish. I have a foot aversion. I don't like them. They're ugly.
They're not ugly, Dave. Oh. Hey, y'all behave. Have a good week. We'll see y'all bright and squirrely in the morning for the morning show.
Let me just throw this out there as you go off. If your wife said, rub my feet, would you think about it inside and go, dang?
I don't have a problem with feet. You do. Why would you have a problem with rubbing your wife's feet?
Because wife's feet are ugly too.
You better hope to goodness Lynn didn't hear that. She gonna kick your butt. You worry about what them folks up Trent gonna be thinking. You better be worried about your wife hearing that and worried about what she's thinking. She's got the skillet out in there right now. Loosen it up. Said my feet's ugly. You finna walk in, all they're gonna hear is bong. You're a brave man, Dave. Y'all have a good week.
If someone says my best feature is my feet, they're sad. I'll just say that. Good night, everybody. That's a sad life.
At all.
Well, gather around, y'all. It's time to unwind. With Dave and Rob, leave your troubles behind. From the heart of the South, where the fried food's divine, we're telling tales of redneck dreams.